Sunday Stupid is back, and aren't you chuffed to bits, just like me? Yes, how do, dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies. Thank you all so much for joining me. Now, before I go any further, please like, share and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Thank you all so much. Massive shout out to my channels and patrons who are scrolling across the bottom of the screen as I belch out my dulcet tones. And a quick message to my patrons. I've bought the drone. Yes, there's a massive field near me, so I'm going to take it down there in the next few days and shoot some footage with it. One final thing before we crack on with today's video. As you may or may not know, I bought a guitar and I'm currently learning how to play it. I've learned 2 chords already. There's my little beauty. So what I'm going to do is buy an audio interface so I can plug it into the PC so I can, show you, so you can hear it a lot better than amps and microphones, because they don't really work. So, all that out of the way, let's get on with today's video. And yes, we've got a frauditor who's arguing with a rather attractive police lady.
What is it you're doing?
If you go down to the woods today, you'll probably find a frauditor lurking.
What is it that you're doing?
Quiet.
Who are you filming? What is it that you're filming?
Quiet, 1 second.
We kind of need to know because you're filming the car park and the police station, officers' personal vehicles.
I'm not filming personal vehicles.
Right, so we need to know what you're doing.
Well, I was going to tell you, but you didn't let me finish, so now I'm not going to.
You childish, pathetic little boy. You just told her for shush. You just told her to be quiet. She's asking you perfectly reasonable questions, and all you can do is act like some school kid on the playground. What a
Okay, why are you being difficult? Obviously it's security reasons. You're filming a car park for police officers' personal vehicles. You're filming the entry to a police station, so we need to know what it is that you're doing for security reasons. I'm not trying to be difficult with you. I'm trying to be reasonable.
So when you let me finish?
Finish what? You didn't start anything.
Because I need to know what you're doing.
Was it that?
And you're not telling me.
Was it that desperate?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, now it's going to take you longer, isn't it?
Right, why are you being difficult?
Why was you difficult?
She's not the one that's being difficult, you immature little turd. What she's done is spotted somebody outside dressed head to toe in black gear with a face covered with a camera lurking in some bushes, filming a police station. Now, if the same thing was to happen to you and somebody dressed head to toe in black gear with a face covered with a camera lurking in the bushes outside your house, wouldn't you go outside and challenge them? You really don't know how many takes it took me to get that one right.
I've missed another one now.
Right, so you're filming police vehicles going into the police station. What's all that about?
Now, I'm going to answer because he won't, because he's behaving like an immature little turd. Now, what he's doing is he's filming a police station because he wants police officers to come out, confront him, they'll have an argument, he'll post it on YouTube, get thousands and thousands of views for it, and probably a bit of cash into the bargain. Now, if this frauditor craze continues to grow, one of 2 things will happen. 1, the police will completely ignore them, and they won't get any footage whatsoever, any watchable footage anyway. Or 2, they'll ban filming in public. And I, for one, can't wait for that to happen, because you frauditors will have to find a new hobby, or a life, or a girlfriend, or a job.
What's your name? You're going to tell us your name or your address or who you are.
What's your name?
PC Jones 3540.
Well, hey, Jones, a fine name if ever there was one.
And your name?
PC 2855.
2855.
Are you going to tell us your details?
No.
Okay, we will require your details under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act. Anyone that's suspected to be involved in antisocial behaviour. We can't identify what it is that you're doing or the reasons why you're doing it. Potentially you're videoing police officers' personal vehicles for antisocial reasons, so we will require your details.
What's the reasonable grounds?
She's just told you, dumbass. Antisocial reasons under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act.
Yeah, as I just said, on suspicion of antisocial behaviour.
Yeah, but what's the reasonable grounds that you suspected I'm committing antisocial behaviour?
You stood with your hood up in a dark little snippet behind everyone's personal vehicles, covered your face, and you're filming. We're not being difficult.
It's quite a warm night, isn't it? There's no reason to be wearing all black with your hood up and your face covered. You're not standing anywhere near anyone else, so there's no reason currently for you to have a mask over your face to cover your identity, is there?
I wouldn't use Section 50 if I was you.
Wow, telling the police how to do their job. Stunning and brave. Now, if I was stood in the bushes outside your house, dressed all in black with a black hoodie, black mask, and I started filming the people who are walking in and walking out of your house, would you consider that antisocial behaviour? I think you probably would.
Right, okay, so do you know the law better than the police, do you?
Better than you, clearly.
What are your details?
Am I obliged to give you my details?
Yes, you are.
Under what section of law?
Section 50. We're going to have to come round there and grab your details.
Why has she got to repeat herself all the time? She's just told your stupid ass why she's questioning you. Now, under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, if a constable in uniform believes that somebody has engaged in or engaging in antisocial behaviour, they have every right to ask for your details, and it's an offence if you do not give your details or you give the wrong details. Is it sinking in yet?
Tell you what, save us all the paperwork. I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Right, yes, please, we would appreciate that.
So I'm making a video about the police station.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
No, you're not, you lying scumbag. We both know why you're there. You're there for a confrontation. Simples.
What kind of video?
Well, it's like
For what purpose?
a report.
Okay. And what are your details?
Am I still required to give you my details?
We need to know who you are. If you're going to be filming the police station, a car park with officers' personal vehicles, officers are coming and going, officers wearing personal dress and not the uniform. You're going to be filming the gates and the doorway. We need to know for security reasons who you are. And if you're absolutely just filming a video, for legitimate reasons, then that's absolutely fine, but we need to know who you are.
So you just told me that it's absolutely fine what I'm doing?
No, I said if you are, but we can't confirm that.
So you should investigate first then, shouldn't you?
That's exactly what they're doing now, stupid. Investigating.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. If you're telling you out, there's not a lot we can investigate.
So you're not going to take my word for it?
No.
We can't.
No, so you're calling me a liar?
We can't take anyone's word for it with police officers. We have to challenge everything. We have to look into things, don't we?
Yeah, so look into it.
If we took everyone's
Have you got any
word for
evidence
things,
that I'm lying to you?
Yeah, but we don't need evidence at this moment in time. It's suspicion, isn't it?
Okay.
So we suspect that you may be filming for antisocial reasons.
What reasons are those?
You've got your hood up. You're wearing all black. As I say, it's a warm night. There's no reason for you to have your hood up. You've got your face covered even before you were anywhere near anybody else. So you're clearly not wearing it for COVID reasons, are you? You weren't anywhere near anyone, you weren't in the vicinity of anyone, yet you've got your face covered, you're wearing all black and you've got your hood up, and you're filming a car park where police officers are going in and out in personal vehicles, personal clothing, and we can't confirm what it is that you're up to.
So the story's actually about Section 50 and the use of it at this police station.
Right, okay.
Because it's been used on me twice here, and I've got 2 civil cases. One of them that's just been answered. I'm just waiting to hear back from my solicitor as to the amount that you're going to pay me for it. So would you like to do that again?
That might be the case, but we need to know your details. So are you going to give us your details, or do we need to go down the Section 50 route? If you want to fight it, then that's absolutely...
No, if you go down the Section 50 route, then I've got no choice.
Yeah, well,
But then I will see you in court.
Okay, that's that's fine.
absolutely fine.
That's absolutely fine. If you want to do that, I don't know what's happened in your past cases. However, we are going down the section 50 route, so I will require your details.
So can you identify yourself properly, please?
PC 3540 Jones, as I said before.
From which station?
I've just walked out of Steinbeck Police Station. I'm coming from Steinbeck Police Station.
Well, that doesn't mean you're from Steinbeck Police Station. You could be visiting, like I am.
Right, we've just seen me walking in and out, haven't we? My own personal car, so.
I didn't see you come in your personal car. I don't have a clue who you are.
Right, we just
Which one was you? The one that was bumping up the curb?
No.
No?
Right, you're going to give us your details.
What happens if I don't give my details?
Or you're liable to arrest.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you my details?
As I said, you're liable to arrest, so potentially yes.
Well, unless you tell me that you're going to arrest me, I'm not going to give you them. If you tell me that you're going to arrest me if I don't, then I will.
As I've just said, you've asked what happens if you don't give your details. I've just said you're liable to arrest if you don't give your details. So I'm asking for your details, and I'll say it one more time. You're liable to arrest if you don't give them.
Does that mean you're going to arrest me if I don't?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, then I'll give you my details then. Have you got a pen?
Yeah.
I'm speechless. For the first time since 1983, I'm actually speechless.
What do you need?
First name.
And what's the wording of the law that you're using?
The exact wording of the law. We told
Which?
we told
The wording of the section of the law?
We've told you it's section 50 of the police reform that require your details because we suspect that you may be accused of social behaviour and you're
Okay.
liable for arrest if you don't. Just give us your
Okay,
details.
okay.
How many times has she got to repeat herself? How many times has she got to tell you? Never catch me repeating myself. Never catch me repeating myself. Never. Never.
Which date of birth, Michael?
You don't require my date of birth.
It's fine, I remember you've been here before, actually.
So am I still being detained?
Yeah, I'm just going to check you out, make sure that you're not going to be wanted or anything.
So I am detained.
Well, why don't you try walking away and see how far that gets you? You wanted an argument and you've got it. You wanted a confrontation and you've got it. You're being investigated now because you wanted it. Get a grip.
The thing is, we're not stupid. We know that you've come to film to aggravate us to get a reaction. We've just calmly asked for your details, now you've given them. We can run you through and we can all be done.
I was actually doing a story about section 50
Right.
and the...
It's not the best filming angle in the bushes behind the police station.
I can see the cars coming in and out there.
Well said, that police lady. Well said. Now, if you really had honest intentions and you really wanted to do a story or a report about Section 50, wouldn't you go into the police station during the day and interview some police officers? Wouldn't that be the honest approach instead of lurking in some bushes, dressed head to toe in black with your face covered at night? Really?
Just pull your mask down for me, please, Michael. No?
Can't do that, I'm afraid.
You pathetic little boy. You really are the most immature frauditor that I've ever covered on this channel. And I've covered a few.
What was you working the other night when the guy was tortured in there? A couple of weeks back. Flicking the lights on and off, depriving him of food and water. You guys working that night? No, you wouldn't do, would you?
Wow, what does it feel like now? Somebody not answering your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Shane. That's not much job, so. Right, yes.
Okay.
Michael, you are free to go on your way.
Well, it's a shame it's not West Yorkshire, the one about North Yorkshire, is that what you said?
Well, that's
You had a little chuckle there to yourself.
for my information. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Michael, you can go on your way, but as we said...
So can you. You guys can go on your way.
As we said, you've clearly come to be...
You guys can go on your way now.
You're standing in the bushes of a police car park.
I was in the... I was on the pathway.
So you are
I was on the pathway.
You are going to get people...
You guys can leave now.
So,
Thank you very much. You are dismissed.
Right, okay.
You are dismissed, guys.
Right,
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely day.
Typical Frauditor. Got to act immature, got to act childish, and always have the last word.
See you in court, guys.
See what I mean? Got to have the last word, got to act cocky as they're walking away. What a ridiculous little boy you really are. And I doubt very much that you'll see those police officers in court, because they followed the letter of the law. They saw what they thought was antisocial behaviour, they investigated, they took your details, checked you out, and then walked away. Simples.
So we've found out tonight
That you're an immature money-grabbing frauditor?
that Steinbeck police station have learnt nothing. They've learnt absolutely nothing. They're still going around abusing Section 50.
Well, no they're not, because they didn't abuse Section 50, did they?
So we're going to have to keep visiting until they stop it. I even told them. I told them that we was already going to court. We've already been, we've already started the litigation process. But they weren't interested. They still wanted to abuse the Section 50. So we'll have to keep working on Steinbeck police station. But for now, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Going to move on. I'm going home, I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
What a dick. Anyway, that's another video, all done, dusted and delivered. For your viewing displeasure, thank you all so much for joining me. Now, before I go, a quick shout out to a channel called Aiza, A-I-Z-A, I think it is. I'm going to link her channel in the description below. Really, really funny. She does Frauditor videos like nothing I've ever seen before. So funny. Please go and check her out. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for a bit.